welcome to the Ben and Bash podcast, Tag Team Talk.
I'm Ben.
I'm Bash. It's time to lace up your boots and hit the mat with the Ben and Bash podcast, Tag Team Talk.
All right, here we are for another one. Oh, it's also a special occasion today. It's our 1 year, so we've been doing this for 1 year now.
Mm-hmm.
So, switch it up a little bit with the new look, new look area. But yeah, as always, we're going to bring y'all some predictions. So this one is going to be for Stand and Deliver, NXT, for WrestleMania weekend. So let's get to it.
In the pre-show, it's a fatal four-way between Metaphor, Fatal Influence, Tatum Paxley, and Gigi Dolan, and Roxanne Perez and Cora Jade. And this is for the Women's Championships, which is being held by Liv and Raquel right now, but they have a match against Bayley and Lyra at WrestleMania. So whoever wins that faces the winner of this. I don't know. This is a pretty tough one. But actually, no, I don't think it's that hard, but it's kind of hard. I personally would pick Roxanne. I'm going to pick Metaphor. Metaphor to win this.
Metaphor?
Mm-hmm.
That's it? No other reason? Just...
Wait a minute. Hold on. Let me change my pick.
Okay.
Roxanne Perez and Cora Jade.
Any reason?
I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah, no, just pick them?
Yeah.
I got you. So first, before I get started on this, why is Roxanne on the pre-show for NXT?
Yeah, I don't know.
She was in the Elimination Chamber. Was she coming second in that?
Mm-hmm.
Didn't she get pinned up? Did she get pinned by Bianca?
No.
Who did she get pinned by?
Bayley.
Bayley. So.
No, Bayley's the first one out.
Yeah, Roxanne pinned her.
Yeah, Roxanne pinned her.
So who pinned Roxanne? Was it?
I think it was Liv. Well, anyways.
But anyway, what I'm saying is she was in the Elimination Chamber, did pretty good in that match.
And she was in the Royal Rumble.
Came in second in the Royal Rumble behind Charlotte.
Yep, that's a good accomplishment runner-up.
And you end up being on the pre-show of NXT.
You gotta think. Here are the runners-up of the Royal Rumbles: Roxanne Perez and John Cena. Look where John Cena is right now, and look where Roxanne Perez is right now.
Exactly. Roxanne Perez. Nothing against her. I know she's excited. She's a good wrestler. She's still gonna make this a good match regardless of her and Cora. But the fact that a former women's world champion with 2 or 3 time NXT champion is on the pre-show of NXT and not the main show or even WrestleMania. I thought they were gonna have her feud with Bayley.
Yeah, they just.
What happened with that? They just stopped all of a sudden, and now Bayley's in the match at WrestleMania Night 1. We'll get to that our next show, but yeah, I'm not sure. I'm gonna go with Roxanne and hold on. Do I want Roxanne or is it Fatal Influence? Because both of them are probably gonna win. One of them gonna win. I think.
So Metaphor and Taylor.
No.
So my original pick.
Because Metaphor is gonna probably go to the main roster.
Mm-hmm.
Well. You can still win NXT. It's not the NXT Championship. This is the WWE Women's Tag Team, so you can still go to the main roster. But I think Roxanne and Cora may do better with the Tag Team Championships going to the main roster.
Yeah. Because
this is WrestleMania weekend, so come Monday they're gonna have some new debuts.
Yeah.
Monday and then next Friday they're gonna have some debuts because that's when they usually call the people from NXT. Mm-hmm. They debut the Monday after WrestleMania. So, with that being said, I'm going to go... You pick Roxanne and Cora.
Yep. You can pick them too.
I know, but... Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and pick Roxanne and Cora as well. Just for a simple fact that they are best... I actually call them former best friends, but they're kind of... I guess they may get along in this match for the sake of what's at stake. WrestleMania weekend, doing this, doing that. But... yeah, I got Cora and Roxanne Perez coming out on top, winning the Women's Tag Team Championship, and then moving to the main roster with the championship.
next for the first match on the actual card.
Well, they're not winning the tag team championship. They're winning a number one contender.
Oh, so you don't think they're gonna win the actual championship?
I don't know who. It depends on who I think is gonna win the women's tag team match at WrestleMania.
Yeah.
Well, we'll talk about that one on that show. But they're gonna win the number one contender match. If they win the tag team match, I don't know yet. We'll decide that based on another day.
Mhm. But yeah, for the first match on the actual card is the D'Angelo family, which is Tony D'Angelo, Stax Lorenzo, and Lucia Crucifino, versus DarkState, which is Dion Lennox, Cutler James, Staquan Sugars, and or Series Griffin.
Osiris,
sorry.
Yeah, that's right.
Yes. Yeah, the DarkState can use any three of those people, but I feel like the story and just the overall just premise. I think this is DarkState's match to win.
Yeah, I think so. I'm gonna agree with you again. For a simple fact that you probably don't even remember. You probably know this though, but Saquon Sugars, I can't remember what his name was on the independent scene, but he's a veteran. He's actually a veteran.
He is?
Yeah, he's actually been wrestling for a while. He's probably the vet of the group, of that entire group.
Mm-hmm.
The rest of those guys are from college, pretty much. Osiris and Cutler. Cutler, I think, went to the same school as Julius Creed.
And Cutler, I don't know if it's Cutler or somebody else, but one of these guys is on LFG.
Yeah, I think it's Cutler. Yeah. But what I'm saying is, I think Cutler went to school. I don't know if he went to school the same year with, but he went to Duke and he was a wrestler too with Julius Creed went to Duke too.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if they were on the same team or not, but he's a wrestler, like Julius Creed. Osiris, I'm pretty sure he's a football player.
Mm-hmm.
Dion Lennox, we know about him already from being on NXT before. He's a football player as well. But like I said, Saquon is a wrestler. I think he's been a wrestler for a while, a few years now. Not a long time. He's not like an AJ Styles or mostly a Machine Gun a long time, but a few years longer than the rest of the guys. So technically, they make him, I guess, the unofficial leader. I guess technically, since he's.
I think that's Dion Lennox.
Well, I mean, Dion Lennox is the most known on NXT,
but he's like leading the group every time. He's like, do this, do that, run that.
Yeah, but you can be a leader and not lead. You can be a leader and still be behind. Like you can be the mastermind behind everything. You know what I mean?
Like a Paul Heyman kind of person?
Yeah, like you can be the leader and be the mastermind behind everything, and not actually be the one. Be the one giving orders behind the scene. Have somebody else giving the orders.
Mm-hmm.
So I call it masterminds. But yeah, I got DarkState winning this match. They needed way more than the D'Angelo family.
Yeah.
Plus, the D'Angelo family, they're kind of not feuding, but they're kind of not agreeing with each other right now with what Stax did on NXT. Having the parking lot brawl without Tony's blessing, which you don't do that with Dunn. Y'all get the Dunn's blessing before you do anything. Y'all get the boss's blessing, period, before you do anything like that. Especially when it comes to fighting. Had Tony and I came out there and saved them, what would have happened?
They would just got left there?
Exactly, or worse, who knows what would happen. But now Tony seems like he's down with them now, but they're still at their backside with they went out without him. Mm-hmm. Behind his back. So that's why I got DarkState winning. They're more of a cohesive unit right now. They're more kind of aligned with each other right now.
Yeah. But for the second match on the card, it's Ricky Saints versus Ethan Page for the NXT North American Championship. And Ricky Saints is the champion. And, this one, I mean, I really want Ethan Page to win. Cause I just want him to see him hold the North American Championship. But since Ricky just won it,
it don't matter. You can win the championship and lose it 2 weeks later.
Yeah, but yeah, I would probably say Ricky Saints is going to retain the championship.
Yeah. I mean, Ricky Saints, better known as Ricky Starks, and Ethan Page, a year ago, was in AEW, both of them.
Mm-hmm.
Now they're in Stand and Deliver. I mean, crazy what a year can do.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, what happened over there at AEW? I don't know if Ethan Page. I think he left pretty professionally. I think, and then I think Ricky wanted to leave like that, but then they held him. Kind of how they did Ray Phoenix.
Yeah.
They kind of froze his contract where he couldn't go nowhere, and he just stopped showing on TV.
Mm-hmm.
Like he was still employed with them for almost a year before he was able to leave.
Why do they do that?
It's business. Because they know he's want to go. If you know somebody wants to go to another company, you always let them go.
Mm-hmm. How could they tell?
People know. People know.
Well, anybody about to leave AEW is most likely going to WWE anyways.
Exactly. And then Ricky Starks is friends with Bailey and Ethan Page, other people. Like he's actually friends with some of the people that's in NXT. You know, he's been on WWE TV before as a jobber. So I mean, most wrestlers you see were jobbers or security guards or something at one point in time.
Yeah. Before
they became a AEW or TNA or NWA or New Japan or wherever they were at. Before they came to WWE, they were jobbers or security guards or police officers or whatever you want, whatever it is,
Yeah.
But yeah, I remember him being a jobber on. I can't remember the match he was in, but yeah, he was a jobber.
Mm-hmm.
Him and his other used to be a tag team partner, Aaron Solo.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, both of them were jobbers in a tag team match. I want to say Viking Raiders, but it might have been somebody else.
But yeah, that's all for that match.
No, I'm gonna go with Ricky Saints as well. I mean, we're kind of on the same page right now.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's gonna be a good match. I just don't see Ethan Page beating Ricky Starks.
Mm-hmm.
No, I just don't see it. I mean, I wanted him to win, sure, but do I see him winning? I don't think so. So I'm gonna go with that.
Yep. For the third match on the card, I think this is gonna change our likeness in this. It's Zaria versus Kalani versus Ruca versus Izzy Dane versus Lola Vice versus Thea Hale for the NXT Women's North American Championship in a ladder match, right?
It's a ladder match, yeah.
And for this one, I don't know. I was trying to think about this, but I assumed I went for like Thea Hale immediately, but then I thought about it, and then I think either Zaria or Ruca is going to but I feel like I knew what you're gonna do.
Okay.
Because if I go Ruca, you're gonna go Zaria, and if I go Zaria, you're gonna go Ruca. I feel like. But personally, I am going with Zaria.
Any reason?
No, but I am predicting the finish of the match. I know exactly what's gonna happen.
What's that?
Zaria and Ruca are gonna climb the ladder at the same time, and then they're gonna look at each other, and then they're gonna start fighting, and then Zaria's gonna win. That's my prediction. This is gonna go exactly like that, down to the exact movement. But yeah, I think Zaria's gonna win.
Okay. I mean, good finish, but wrong person.
Who?
Ruca. I mean, like I say, Kalani, she's already had it already. Cool. She doesn't need it. Lola, she can use it, but when last time you seen her on TV wrestling? Besides the qualifying match.
Damn, that's a good point.
Exactly. I haven't seen her on TV in a while. I don't know. She may have been hurt. I don't know. But Izzy Dane, nah.
Dang, I was gonna say.
No, nothing bad about it, but she's not ready yet. She's still green. She's still new.
I mean, what about the Colin though?
Yeah, that's good. It's actually good that she's with people like that. I mean, her and I can't think of the Mohawk name, but can you remember his name?
Ego something with a C.
Yeah, but the her and the guy and the other Colin guy with the Mohawk, they're gonna actually go good with Shawn Spears and what's his other name? Used to be with Briggs.
Jensen?
Brooks Jensen.
Yeah, Brooks.
Called Brooks. He's a second generation wrestler. His dad used to wrestle back in the
6?
Second.
Oh, 6? I thought you said 6. I was about to say.
No, off topic a little bit. I think Ava is the most generational. Because her dad, her dad, her granddad, and her great granddad. Yeah. So she's a 4th generation. So she may be the first. I think she's the first 4th generation wrestler.
Yeah.
Because The Rock is 3, Natalia's 3, Roman Reigns is 2, maybe 3. Jacob Fatu's 3. So yeah, there's a lot of 3 generational wrestlers, but no 4th generational wrestlers except for Ava.
Yeah.
Until now, when Stephanie McMahon's kids started wrestling, then they may be 4. They'd be 4 for 2, won't they? Stephanie.
Look. Yeah. His dad didn't wrestle, did he?
But he's a sports. He was that before him.
Oh.
He was a promoter. That's what he did. So it's still a generational wrestler. He was in the company. That's 1 generation. So yeah, that's still, so it's 4th generation. So yeah, it's still, so yeah, Ava's the 4th generation. She's the only one right now I can think of top of the head.
Yeah.
But yeah, so Ruca I think is gonna win. Like I said, but Izzy Dame, she's gonna be good eventually, I think, but she's not there yet. She said it's good that she's with Shawn Spears, Brooks Jensen. You know, that's gonna give her some veteran leadership. And like I said, Shawn Spears is he's a good wrestler. I mean, he's up there.
Yeah.
People might not like him for whatever reason, but as far as his pure wrestling ability, he's up there by far. But so yeah, I'm gonna go with Soul Ruca. Similar finish to what you said, but Soul's gonna come out on top on this one. I wanted Zaria to win because she was part of the big 3 that came in.
Oh yeah.
You know, Stephanie, Julia, Zaria all came in back to back to back. I mean, Shawn Michaels was cooking with that one. He was cooking, and then he brought in Jordan Grace. And who knows who gonna bring in later?
Yeah.
Once, and he has people on LFG coming up, Olympic gold medalists.
Yeah.
I mean, another Olympic gold medalist. I mean, come on now. I mean, cause it's only been what, 1 Olympic gold medalist so far? Kurt Angle? Is he the only one?
No, Chad. No.
Oh, Chad Gable. He was Olympic team, but he didn't win a medal. He didn't win a medal.
What about that other guy on the catch crew? Did he win the gold medal?
No, he won Pan American Games, but not the Olympics. Not the gold medal, anyways. But he was an Olympic team too.
I could have sworn Chad Gable won.
No, he might have won a medal, but it wasn't Olympics.
Yeah, I guess not. I guess it was only
There was the other guy, other Gable. That was there before. Gable Stevenson.
He was there for 2 seasons.
Yeah, he wasn't there long enough, but yeah, he was the second one technically.
He had a big height, but
Yeah, he was the second one technically, but then they got a girl. She's the first female, I think. She's got to be first female gold medalist.
That's the person on LFG?
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw her.
Yeah, with the, I guess, dreads, I guess.
Doesn't she have 2 gold medals?
At least 2, yeah. At least 2, yeah. But she's a wrestling fan, though. Yeah. She's a real fan. Like, you can tell. Like, she actually loves doing what she do. You know, she's not just doing it because it's her secondary, you know, first option to work out. She actually enjoys wrestling. Like WWE style, you know. Sports entertainment, as they call it. Yeah. But anyway, I'll talk about it. But yeah, Soul Ruca I think is gonna win this match pretty easily. I think not easily, but she's gonna win this match. And you know, I mean, she was a Rookie of the Year last year.
She was?
Yes. Before she got hurt.
Slammies?
No, for PWI.
Oh, the actual PWI.
Yes, the actual PWI. She was Rookie of the Year.
Not the Slammies?
No, like she was the actual PWI Rookie of the Year.
2024.
I believe it was 2024. Yeah, 2023 or 2024. One of them two. Yes. Yes.
Dang.
And then she got hurt. Remember, she got hurt. She was out for like 6-7 months.
Yeah.
So, yeah, she needs this win now because she has built that hype now. You don't win Rookie of the Year, some that like Sting and people like that. I think John Cena might have won it. People like that won it. And Brock Lesnar and, you know, guys like that win it. Charlotte Flair, you know, people like that win it. You don't just win that and don't win a championship. You know, you got to do something with that.
Yeah.
You know. So, but anyways, that's my thing there.
And that's it?
That's it. So we're for a win. And it's gonna be some crazy stunts too on there.
Yeah.
She's gonna do some crazy stuff off the top of the ladder, probably. You know.
We have some pretty similar picks so far.
So far, we changed on that one though.
But like they're like very close because they're like a team.
Yeah. Well, so far, anyways.
Yeah. That's it.
Yep, that's it.
Okay, for the fourth match on the card, it's Nathan Frazier and Axiom versus Hank and Tink for the NXT Tag Team Championships. And for this one, you can kind of see it's been building for a while. Nathan Frazier and Axiom kind of like not being on the same page at all.
Mm-hmm.
And Hank and Tank have been on the absolute opposite. They've been the same, like basically the same person. They talked to a lot of people, failed a lot of times, but this time I don't think they come up short. I think they win the NXT Tag Team Championships, and I have a bonus. I think Nathan Frazier is going to turn on Axiom after they lose.
Think so?
Yep.
Yeah, I think it's building up. Is Nathan Frazier or the Axiom turns? One of them's going to turn.
No, I think that's Nathan Frazier because he's the one who's like doesn't care or like is jealous.
And that's how Axiom turns on him. Because Nathan Frazier doesn't care, and Axiom loses the belt because Nathan Frazier didn't care, and it cost him the match.
Mm-hmm.
See what I'm saying? Like, not saying that's what happens, but I'm saying that's usually how it happens when somebody like that doesn't care, and the other one turns on the other one because you cost me the match because you were joking around for the last few weeks.
Mm-hmm.
You know, doing these side missions like you were doing over in England, wrestling over there, and all this stuff. You know, instead of focusing on tag team championships that we got.
Yeah.
As much as I want, I don't know about Hank and Tank though. Can they
hold the titles?
Yes. Can they? I'm trying to figure out how to phrase it. Can they lead a division in NXT? Think about how many men tag teams you have in NXT right now, and how many are coming up through LFG and Evolve and stuff like that.
Yeah, there's a whole gauntlet.
There's a whole bunch of them. So, can they be the ones to hold it down if Nathan Frazier and Axiom lose? Like Nathan Frazier, you know, whether you like him or not, they've been holding tag team titles down. They defend them everywhere. They put on good matches. You know, so can Hank and Tank do the same thing? Mm-hmm. You know, I mean, yes, do I want Nathan Frazier and Axiom to break up? Of course. This would be a time to do it. WrestleMania weekend. We need something big to happen. So yeah, we need something big to happen with this because that's kind of how WrestleMania weeks works, you know. Yeah. But other than that, we'll see. But yeah, I'm gonna go Hank and Tank just because I want to see Axiom and Nathan break up and feud with each other. Those are gonna be some good matches right there. Mm-hmm. Who's gonna be the heel of that? I don't know. Mm-hmm. Maybe, like I said, Nathan Frazier, but also I can see Axiom turning on Nathan Frazier. Because,
yeah, I can see both ways.
Because Nathan Frazier's been doing side missions, not caring, not doing anything, and costing the match. They've almost lost a few times because Nathan Frazier. Yeah, because he miscued. Yeah, or not tagging them in, or all kinds of stuff, and almost lose the match. So I can see it's actually cost him
and he like
this time.
Broke his nose one time.
Mm-hmm.
I forgot what happened, but.
Yep.
Oh yeah, because he had a match before the match.
Right? That's right. Yeah, he had 2 matches. Yep.
But yeah, that's all you gonna say for that match?
Yeah, Hank and Tank.
Mhm. Dang, we have like the same predictions.
Pretty much.
But for the 5th match on the card, it's a fatal 4-way for the NXT Women's Championship. It's
probably we're gonna change that right here. But go ahead.
Think so?
Yeah, go ahead.
I think it's gonna. Never mind. Stephanie Valkyrie versus Julia versus Jordan Grace versus Jada Parker, and you might be surprised by this, but I think Stephanie Valkyrie is gonna lose the title
to
either Jordan Grace or Jada Parker.
Can I pick one?
I'm going to pick. I know this is gonna mess me up. But I'm picking Jada Parker. What's up?
That's what I was gonna pick. But I'll probably pick my second choice just so you can be a little different this time around.
Dang, you gonna pick? How do you keep doing?
Go ahead. I'll finish up while you want her to win, Miss Parker.
Cause I just think she's been the most dominant, the most confident. Her video packages recently, like she has motivation into this, and she's the most confident by far. And I just see her holding the title for not a long time, but like I just see her holding the title very well, and yeah, I just think she is the best built for the title.
Yeah, because I mean, technically, Julia and Stephanie can move to the main roster on Monday.
Yeah.
I mean, they're that good. They can easily go to the main roster.
Oh, and also a side thing for this, I think Stephanie Valkyrie and Julia cross each other out because they're just gonna fight the whole time.
Mm-hmm.
Or
and
Julia's
then Jordan Grace and Jada gonna do the same thing.
Yeah.
They've been fighting backstage. It's been on site with them since they crossed paths with each other the first time.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, like I said, Stephanie and Julia could literally go to the main roster on Monday and nobody will question it.
Mm-hmm.
Even though they only been there for less than a year.
Yeah.
I mean, nobody will question it at all. Yeah, kind of like Kevin Owens did. Kevin Owens was in NXT for less than a year, main roster, beat John Cena, boom.
Mm-hmm. Wait, he beat John Cena?
Yes.
Oh, I thought he just attacked John
Cena. He beat John. No, he did attack him, and they wrestled and he beat him. But I'm just saying, he can do one of those numbers where he can be on the main roster on Monday, easily be in a feud, and then have a match at was it No Mercy?
The next.
What's the next one? No, Backlash. That's what WrestleMania.
Yeah.
But they can either have a match at that. That's how good they are. But who do I want? Rihanna picking?
I'm picking.
As much as I want Jada Parker to win. I'm not gonna even hold you. I want Jada Parker to win. Like I said, her promos have been good. Her in-ring ability has been better. You can tell she's been working behind the scenes, getting better at everything. Attitude's always been there. Athletic, being a soccer player, you gotta be athletic. Jordan Grace, the Juggernaut. We call her Little Power Pump. What's her name?
I think it's
when she was with Big Power Pump.
Yeah.
Julia and Stephanie Valkyrie. Like I said, this is a hard one, man. This is a real hard one. Any of them can win, but like I said, I wanted Jada Parker to win. I'm gonna go different just to be a little different on this one. That's how I want her to win. But I'm gonna do my second choice, which is how do I want Stephanie or do I want Jordan Grace? I mean, I like Julia too, but Jordan Grace just came up. Yeah, because it's a fatal 4-way. Stephanie don't have to lose the belts. I'm gonna pick Jordan Grace.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pick Jordan Grace, Juggernaut. Come from TNA, used to be former TNA champion. I'm gonna pick her, and I'm gonna have her winning, holding the women division down. Yeah. I mean, I got it between her and Jada Parker, but once I want Jada Parker to win, I think Jordan Grace may pull it out at the very end. But yeah, I got Jordan Grace to win women's championship.
And for the last match on the card, the main event, it's Oba Femi versus Triple M versus Javon Evans for the NXT Championship. And this one, I don't think we're on the same page. I don't know though.
Probably not. Definitely probably not.
I mean, I know your number one thing is gonna go straight to he's too young, you know. He's not old enough for the same. That's the same thing, but you know. But like, I'm picking Javon Evans to pull it out with his underdog story
You might be on the same page then.
And win the NXT Championship.
You might be on the same page then.
Oh, you wanted him to win too?
I didn't want him to win. I'm finna tell you why. I think he's gonna win. Are you done? You know why you picked Jordan Evans?
Yep.
Okay. Trick Williams. When's he going to the main roster? It has to be soon.
I feel like he's gonna do it like tomorrow.
Exactly. He's gonna be on the main roster Monday probably, or Friday.
Yeah.
Or they're gonna do some vignettes for him after Stand and Deliver, where he debuts like Carmelo Hayes did.
Yeah.
Femi. He could make roster money too.
Mm-hmm.
Literally, both of them can just like Julia and Stephanie. Oba and Trick can definitely go to the main roster.
Oh, yeah, definitely. People have been wanting that for a while.
And by having them go to the main roster, you open up slots for other guys to step up and do what they got to do. You know, I mean, when you have two people leave, go to the main roster, you open up spots for other people to step in. That's why Javon Evans is the best choice for that, because he's not going to the main roster right now.
Yeah.
Even if, I mean, he could go, he's go to the main roster, but why? He got plenty of time. He's young. He has plenty of time to develop. Plenty of time.
Yeah.
You know, you don't need to go to the main roster right now. He can easily go there and challenge and challenge Randy Orton's record for the youngest world champion. You know, I think it's like 24. So it's like 3 years left or something like that. But 4 years actually. He's 20. So 4 years left to challenge. I think Randy Orton's record. I think.
Mm-hmm.
So, and I think Austin Theory was the youngest. Was it United States?
Yeah,
United States champion. So, and I think he was
I think also Money in the Bank.
Yeah, so he has a chance to challenge all those records, but he still has 2 or 3 years left to even get caught before he needs to.
Mm-hmm.
So 2 or 3 more years in NXT and go to the main roster, he can easily do that. You know, develop more, get more promos under his belt. I mean, his promos are good, but he needs a little bit more seasoning on them, like a little bit more, definition. You know, like a little more what do you call it? Just a little bit more on them. You know, just more on his promos. You know, but yeah, he's a good wrestler. He's a good wrestler. I mean, for him to be as young as he is and been wrestling as long as he is and be as good as he is already, him at 20, he hasn't hit his prime yet. When he gets 25, 26, he's gonna be probably up there as far as best wrestlers in the world. Easily. Yeah. That's another 6. That's 6 more years before he even gets to his prime. Like he's not even done growing yet.
Yeah.
Like he can still get taller or bigger to get into his adult body. He's not even in his adult body yet. You know. So
hold on. Speaking of that, that's why they called him a child on NXT.
Yeah. Compared to Trick Williams, Oba Femi, he is.
Yeah.
Because I think Oba and Trick both in their late 20s, almost like maybe 30.
Mm-hmm.
They're late 20s for sure.
I mean, technically, I think by law, 21 is an adult.
Well, 18 is an adult, technically.
Yeah.
18 is an adult in the United States, 18 is, technically. But 21, you can pretty much do anything, you know, as far as legally wise.
Yeah.
But I know Trick Williams not going to win because he has to go to the main roster. He's been in NXT way too long. He's
same logic with Oba Femi?
Oba, I don't know about. They can easily leave him in NXT for a little bit longer and bring him up later.
Yeah.
But Javon Evans is the obvious choice to win.
Is he?
Yeah, if you want to move Oba Femi and Trick Williams to the main roster.
Yeah, but what if they don't want people to think they're doing that?
That's the point, though. Even if you don't, even if Oba Femi wins and goes to the main roster, he has to relinquish his championship.
Yeah, what's the point of that when Javon Evans is right there?
I mean, Asuka did it. Asuka never lost in NXT.
Yeah.
She never lost until she fought
Charlotte Flair. You said Ric Flair.
I know. That's what it sounds like. That's what it seems like. Yeah. But yeah, she never lost until she fought Charlotte Flair at WrestleMania. That's her first loss ever.
It was?
For in WWE.
Yeah.
So yeah, NXT undefeated, left NXT, relinquished the belt, went to the main roster, ran through everybody, won a Royal Rumble, lost to Charlotte Flair at WrestleMania.
I don't see why she lost.
I don't know, but anyways, so Oba could do something similar where he can still win, relinquish the belt, move to the main roster. So, I mean that's what I got. So that's what I'm going with.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with Oba Femi winning, retaining, but not surprised if Javon Evans wins.
You're going with Oba Femi.
Oba Femi winning, yes.
Oh, okay.
But I would not be surprised if Javon Evans won. Trick Williams, no. Just because he's going to the main roster.
Dang, so Trick Williams is out.
Well, no, just because he's going to the main roster.
Yeah.
He's guaranteed going to the main roster.
Guaranteed?
Guaranteed going to the main roster.
After this,
he's going to the main roster either Monday or Friday.
Yeah.
He may not be on. He may not debut, but they may do some. He may debut, or they may do like they did with Ray Phoenix and do some vignettes.
Yeah.
I mean, then who's that guy they've been advertising on Friday Night SmackDown all the smoke?
Aleister Black. Like
Exactly.
and it's pretty much Aleister Black, but they could do some. Well, I mean, it's not like it's the difference between calling someone up and like a debut.
And then he's gonna debut probably on SmackDown tonight before WrestleMania.
And Rusev too. He also got
but
re-signed.
he's not back yet. He's gonna come back later on.
Yeah. After WrestleMania probably.
Yeah.
But yeah. But yeah, I think Triple Williams also gets called up.
Yeah. So he doesn't have a chance to win. I mean, not saying he's not gonna say he doesn't have a chance like he's not a good wrestler, but just the fact that he's gonna get called up. And it's between Oba and Javon Evans. Javon Evans actually probably will win it, but I think Oba's gonna win it. Kind of pull like a Oscar. If he does win it, go to the main roster, relinquish the belt. Boom. There you go.
Yeah. Yeah, is that it?
That's it for me, man.
All right, it's for me. Personally, I'm gonna win.
You think so?
Yep.
I mean, most of them pretty close to for like the last couple last ones.
I think we're different on 3.
Yeah, on 3. So.
And we're like barely different.
Yeah.
But yep.
But this seems like it'll be a pretty good card though.
Oh yeah, definitely.
So Stand and Deliver was always, even though it was Takeover, it's always been pretty good. I mean, Shawn Michaels done pretty good. Triple H before him, they always been pretty good on NXT cards, especially.
Yep.
Storylines always been good and all that. But anything else?
No, I don't think so.
Good.
Yep.
All right. So with that being said, I'm Ben.
I'm Bash.
This has been an episode of Tag Team Talk.